Salve, salve moçada, eu sou o Show dos Pampas. Estamos de volta aqui para continuar as missões do Reinado do Aço, a Irmandade do Aço. Agora a gente vai fazer a continuação da missão do Happy Ferries, que é a Consciência Tranquila. Vamos ver o que o pessoal tá falando aqui.
Initiate. Good. You're here. We finally have a clear picture about the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. The Hellcat Company has been abducting people. Our findings at Harper's Ferry mean that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then. The arrogance he must have had to come here, knowing what he was doing. Unbelievable.
The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked. It came from Vault 96. Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious. We've made a good team in the past. We can handle it. Don't worry.
Scribe Valdez is a full member of the Brotherhood Initiate, and you've repeatedly proven yourself capable.
Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
Come to help out in the shop?
Sorte a nossa que eu já tinha investigado a área há muito tempo atrás e eu já sei onde fica o Vault 96, ou Refúgio 96. Esse carinha aqui, ó, lá embaixo. Vamos ver o que a gente descobre aqui. Lembro que quando eu vim aqui não tinha muita informação sobre o que era esse vault. A não ser que ele ainda estava selado. Essa era a informação que eu tinha quando eu vim aqui outra vez. Estava explorando o mapa do Fallout 76. Mas acho que foi off-live. Elevador de carga e tal. Terminal de acesso do refúgio. Controle da porta do refúgio. Emergência atual, procedimento de controle mais. Coisa. época ele estava habitado e me dizia que a vault estava trancada e não tinha permissão de abrir ou fechar ele. Os caras forçaram o bagulho e abriram, mano. Caralho, congelado. Experiência que tava acontecendo nesse vault, cara. Membro Hellcat. Auto laser. Tem um cara lá morrendo. Retorno aos Apalaches.
Personal log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Return to Appalachia. After all these years, I have come back. Back to Appalachia. To West Virginia. To the home of my greatest personal and scientific failure. Academic research was a dead end. The world was descending into riots and ruin. Food shortages were increasing. Generating papers in a university lab to attempt to secure tenure seemed pointless. It felt irresponsible on the face of everything happening. West Tech approached me about joining the Greenhouse Initiative. Genetic engineering to produce new crops and multiply production. It swept away my concerns about joining the private sector. Here was a chance to be on the cutting edge and solve real time. Dr. Dumont described the goals of the Pan-Immunity Variant and the Greenhouse Initiative in terms that set my mind ablaze. There was set there, doing the best work, advancing humanity, making the world better than it was. Then the funding vanished. The research staff was being cut with no explanation, simply a shift in priorities. Dumont begged me to stay, promising the new work would be vital and challenging. To my everlasting shame, I did. End log.
Tá, né? Documentos do sistema de emergência. Vamos ver o que tá acontecendo aqui. Protocolo contenção. Ah, era um vault de pesquisa médica. Que massa! O Vault 96, pelo que a gente tá vendo aqui no documento, ele era inicialmente um Vault, tipo aquele cofre que existe lá na Alasca, eu acho, Sibéria, não sei, onde tem todas as coisas do mundo, que é pra preservar o código genético e as coisas do mundo antes da mudança genética causada pelas bombas nucleares. Ó, aí adendo. Testar as mutações. Desenvolver contramedidas para as mutações dos animais. Inicialmente, né? Mas depois eles já mudaram ali pra dizer que quem tentasse fazer qualquer coisa ia ser eliminado.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but, I think I quit. Our squad was guarding the entrance here when we were overrun by Blood Eagles. Killed everyone. Me too. I just haven't kicked it yet. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when he was done. I don't think we're gonna collect on that. Yeah. Raider types, but more bloodthirsty, you know? You can usually deal with the crater sort. Blood Eagles, though. They enjoy the killing. Hell of a bedside manner you've got. You know I'm dying, right? It's our own fault. We got lazy. This place is so far out of the way.
Fato.
We figured we'd be shooing off the occasional stray scavenger that came poking around. This lot sent grenades through the entrance before we knew they were there. Rushed us while we were recovering. I took a bullet in the gut. I've seen enough gut. This one's got my name on it.
Morreu. O cara já chegou?
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this ice. The environmental controls must be damaged. What happened here? Those are Hellcat Company uniforms, right? It looks like a massacre. Blood Eagles? What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani was right. There's a link between the abductions, Blackburn, and the super mutants. We still need to figure out what. Give me a moment to move these terminals. Oh, that's not good. The vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead.
No.
Locked. Must be the security lockdown. Let me try something. Got it. I was able to use the Pip-Boy's protocols to get the doors open, but it fried the circuits. If we run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
E com certeza terão outros. Reach handling.
It seems I have an excess of visitors today. Ah, yes. The one I met at Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
Tem bastante arquivo aqui, hein? Terminal de pesquisa quântica. Putz, os caras economizaram nos equipamentos, fizeram um vault vagabundo.
And down. Go, 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 go.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe wing. Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS-401.
Jeanette, circuits 10, 1857. Got it.
Fabrication system offline. Activating emergency repair protocol CR-889.
889, that's Hans. We need a reactor brownout. All right, give me a minute. 109's next. Jeanette? Ready on the detonator. Molly, are you in?
Sorry, just this.
Brownout in 3, 2, 1.
Power fluctuations detected in the engineering wing. Activating emergency stabilization protocol ES-109. information in the cryogenics wing.
That should do it.
Activating superseding protocol Omega.
Eric?
That's not in the database. What?
Protocol confirmed. All exits have sealed to prevent a containment breach. Calculating optimal process to exterminate all personnel in the vault. Done. All remaining personnel may now be terminated.
Caralho, que filho da puta.
Yeah, I got it. Cover the door. Damn it. Almost.
Data upload from compromised system detected. Suspect data stream has been quarantined.
What? Bypass! Bypass! Ah!
All residents have been terminated. Operation successful. Have a nice day.
Será que os caras que criaram os bestas chamuscantes? Era o mainframe, cara. Subir rotinas paradas. Terminal do supervisor é o que controla tudo. B2074, 9. 4 do 8 de 2077. 8 do 4. Não sei. Acho que é 8 do 4 com a data americana. Cliente Valtec, funcionalidade primária, operações e fluid, pesquisa genética, válvulas quânticas, válvulas convencionais, armazenagem, blocos. Vou dar um puta de um mainframe aqui. Explodiu. Parou antes de explodir. Não.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens in the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality. End log.
Pistas na aula do reator.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human test subjects is itself less difficult than I imagined. The people of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one is a doctor. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without cognizant of what it might take. But even with that foreknowledge, I could not comprehend the weight of it. Have I become no different from that fool Elias, a font of monsters with no humane end in sight? Am I deluded in believing myself capable of success? These moments pass. I push aside those doubts and focus on the work before me. The people of Appalachia need this. A world.
O maluco tava fazendo pesquisa com FV vírus.
When they learn what I have done, I will make a better future for them, even if I do not live to see it myself. And long.
Enfim, algum sucesso. Ainda estou longe do objetivo final, mas o soro 87A induziu uma redução notável de 257% no impacto da radiação na estrutura celular e na replicação de DNA, além de um aumento de 153% da impedância elétrica. Mesmo assim, a cobaia morreu em poucas horas, mas isso marca um grande avanço na durabilidade sistêmica. Preciso registrar com meus arquivos. Esterilizar. Tá, o maluco tá fazendo pesquisa, mas... que tipo de pesquisa? Quem te abster? Basher. Sim, sou eu, Basher.
Wow, you're an even worse liar than I am. Wait, that voice. I know who you are. Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Fort Atlas.
You know her?
We're in bad shape here. The doors slammed shut and cut us off from the rest of the gang. We've got robots attacking every few minutes. We need help. The goodness of your heart? Ain't you the good guys? Look, I've got something you're gonna want. Hardy har har. Let's get serious and make it quick. I can help you and you can help me. I've been trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place. You help us, and it's yours.
Justo.
I've got injured in here. Okay, maybe I'm no sweet little orphan, but I actually like some of these idiots. I don't want to just leave them for dead. Come on, I can hear more coming. We got a deal? Valdez, you got someone else out there? Should I be jealous?
I don't think they've got much choice. We're going to need that key card to bypass the rest of the security doors.
Tá bom.
Now we're talking. Give me a sec to get the door open.
Good thing Shin's not here. I don't think he'd agree to this.
No shooting, boys. They're on our side. Crap, here they come again.
Loot bom, loot formoso. Cadê a tal da tarde? Será que eu vou ter que matar vocês também pra pegar o meu cartão?
Damn. Good thing you showed up when you did. Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours.
E aí? Será que a gente mata ela? Ou será que a gente só pega o cartão? Mas eles matam muita gente, né? Eu acho que é hora de fazer justiça.
What are you doing? This didn't have to go like this. Kill me yet.
Shouldn't have done that, Initiate. There didn't need to be any more here.
Olha aqui, uma galera morta. Quem é esse cara? Colono. Eu preciso encontrar uma solução mais eficiente para tratar os restos dos meus testes falhos. Quanta gente o cara já matou pra fazer os experimentinhos dele. Lembrete, pessoal, quando a companhia Rocket entregar os próximos espécimes, precisa pedir para que tragam mais produtos químicos. O estoque está baixo e eu devo ficar parado. Eu poderia me aventurar a buscar, mas os experimentos que estão em andamento no momento não permitem que eu me ausente nem por um minuto.
I regret the ugliness
Meu
you find
Deus.
here. The things I had to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me. I do not blame you for this.
We're supposed to bring him in alive. Don't forget that. No matter what.
Ele matou todo mundo.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 112. My work's demand
112.
for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work or my need for human.
Victory is assured.
I must be careful. A mercenary is only as good as their pay, after all. For now,
Tá, consigo entender que parte da história que você vai começar a me atacar. Chato pra caralho, velho. Tem alguém aqui na câmara do gás.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out of here? Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there, before he comes back to grab one of us for his test. Okay, I was gonna go for a walk, but I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry. Seriously, though. Thank you.
Engraçadinha. Ih, aquela tá ruim, hein? Desbloqueei as câmeras de teste. Ah, é daqui? Barbada, pertinho.
Thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Did I say that already? Now that sounds like a fun bunch. Uncle Art mentioned them in, broad terms. Can't say I'm not glad to meet you, though. I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doc didn't do any surgery on me. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm holding up. Some of the others are in worse shape.
Carai.
For real? You must be my guardian angel. Well, I did get kidnapped and locked up by mad scientists, so maybe not. But still, thank you. You get to miss him breathing normally. Everything hurts. I feel sick. I think we're the last surviving ones. It used to be more. When he takes you out of the cells, you don't always come back. Hasn't been down here in a few days,
Merda.
though. Figured he'd got what he wanted, or someone done him in. Good timing on your part. The crappy rations he gave us last time are nearly gone. I can't take it anymore.
Tá bom.
We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me, alright?
I just...
Look me up at
Okay.
Foundation when this is all over.
What can I help you with, Initiate?
Can we go home now? I hope we'll meet again. Under.
Vamos ver o que mais que a gente acha aqui.
I ask one final time. Leave this vault and the things you have seen. You cannot change what has happened here. Leave me to this cold and lonely place.
The card doesn't work? Blackbird must have overridden the door codes. Probably guessed the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. From here? If I had more tools, time, and some schematics, sure. Under the circumstances, we'll have to get creative. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby. This should be it. Take a look. See if you could find the lines to the Overseer's office.
Força bruta.
Well, that's certainly one way to do it. The door should be open now.
Se não vai de um jeito, vai de outro, né?
It appears neither the vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie to you when we spoke at Fort Atlas. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand. FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good. And now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shin's point of view.
E que ela falou? Ouvir isso está me fazendo entender o ponto de vista do Shin.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer, for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
Caraca, filho da mãe.
Errors tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone.
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical example. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that. Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret? With each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds like you haven't actually tested your perfect virus.
There are steps being taken as we speak. Any miscalculations that might exist are minor and will be addressed shortly. I am sure your Brotherhood will happily interrogate me until I have no tale left to tell. I will be entirely forthcoming, though I expect you will want to conduct your inquisition within confines more amenable to the Brotherhood. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood is free to collect anything they like. My work here is finished.
Filho da puta.
I don't like the sound of that.
Nem eu.
What you call insanity is merely the regrettable necessity of my work. That it condemns me in your eyes or consigns me to whatever hell may exist is a price I pay willingly. I have ensured the future of humanity, not just in Appalachia, but the world. No cost is too high for this. Were it possible to achieve it without the suffering of innocence, I would have done so.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me if you will. I took no pleasure in what had to be done. I have no doubt that... Yes, I assumed as much when you entered. Very well. Consider me arrested, if you must. I am ready to face any judgment the Brotherhood wishes to mete out. My work here is complete regardless. And it is too late for you to stop it. Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is perfected, and it is too late for you to change that. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full. And now salvation awaits humanity.
Maluco.
What? You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action?
Okay, that's not good.
I have completed it. I turned a flawed miscreation into something that will heal an ill and wounded humanity. But if by that you mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have associates. They are even now finalizing the mechanisms of its distribution. You are too late.
Filho da puta.
Paladin Romani needs to hear about this immediately.
Do you think I take any pleasure or pride in that fact? Think what you will, but I am not inhuman. Had I been capable of accomplishing my goal without them, I would have done so. I am neither a sadist nor a homicidal maniac. I do not expect forgiveness. But I am certain what I have done will bear sufficient consequence without fabricating new sins to hang upon me.
Da mãe, cara.
I am at your disposal, then.
You can head out. I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety. Then bring Blackburn back to the fort. I'm sure the others are going to have a lot of questions for him. Good work, Initiate. I'm glad you were here.
There is nothing left for you here. I am certain your paladin and knight will extract any information they need once I am under guard.
The recovery team should be on their way.
O cara tá guardando, ganhando tempo. Dente de mendigo. As consequências do que o tal do doutor fez a gente vai ter que descobrir ainda. Mas isso vai ficar pro próximo vídeo do pessoal do YouTube. Se você gostou do vídeo, dá um like, um dislike, pode deixar um comentário aí, vou ficar feliz com o seu comentário. Eu sou o Shaw do Spam, pois eu vou ficando por aqui. Valeu, falou!